Alright, YouTube. What's up, y'all? Good morning, y'all. I'm gonna do a little POV style driving. I got somewhere important to go this morning. But I want to talk about my last video. This is actually better than my last video because the last video was just a dark screen. This is a POV style. It is 5:38 in the morning, so that's why it's POV instead of pointing at me. This is a street that the police station is on. I'm not about to have my light on inside the car just so y'all can see my face. No, not doing that. Makes sense in 2022, please. But I just want to talk about a few things that's going on with the gym and going on with my diet. I just want to tell you where I stand now because it's hard for me to show you. I came off of my diet. I always tell people that a diet isn't meant to last forever. It shouldn't last forever. You reach your goal and then you maintain or you gain or you do whatever you want to do from there. You reach your goal. You know, how do you reach your goal? I've been telling you that for 3 years now. So this isn't a video about that. I have 1,500 videos about that. How to do this, how to do that. I'm just telling you where I stand right now. I lost 60 pounds in 2021. I got down to 150. Got down to 150. Right now, I'm kind of sitting at like 157. Because I came off of my diet purposely. I am not on a weight loss journey anymore. People will be like, oh, you gaining weight. Like, dude, like when you lift weights and you building muscle and strength and things like that, you're gonna have weight gain phase. It's called bulking. Now, no, I'm not gonna do the traditional bulk. I'm not gonna gain 50, 60 pounds and all that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that's the way to go, myself included in the past. I've done it plenty of times, and for us natural lifters, it's not really beneficial. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna think you're gonna gain all of this muscle. I know a lot of guys right now sitting at about 250. They're about 250 pounds, and they think they're way more muscle than they actually are. You 100 pounds heavier than me, but I still lift heavier than you, and I'm still more muscular than you. That means that the majority of your weight is in muscle. A lot of people don't have that realistic. Like, people can't let that go. You know what I'm saying? You know, what teaches you is when you first cut. When you cut for the first time. When I cut, I'm speaking on me. When I cut for the first time, I was highly surprised. I was highly disappointed at how much I weighed, but I was greatly satisfied at what I looked like. You see what I'm saying? You know, you see these numbers and you hear about how much this bodybuilder weighs or how much this pro wrestler weighs and all. You compare yourself to these people and you be like, I want to at least get halfway there. Without doing what they're doing, you're not getting anywhere close to them. It's not gonna happen. You can have the best workout, you can have the most consistency, you can eat exactly what you're supposed to eat. Nobody's perfect, but you can be as close to perfect as possible. But if you're natural, you're not gonna be like people that's not natural. Good. Yes, genetics. People gonna say genetics. Yes, genetics are the biggest role. I never really speak on genetics much though, because yes, that's the number one factor. But why don't I speak on it much? Because you can't do nothing about your genetics. Your genetics are your genetics. If you got bad genetics and you just be like, well, I ain't gonna work out because I got bad genetics. All right. Even if you got the worst genetics in the world, if you can get up and work out, you can make an improvement. You know what I'm saying? You can make improvements. You got to use what you got to get what you want. Straight up. You know? What I want to talk about is this, man. I mean, a lot of people think that mindset, yes, the mindset and all that is very important, but you actually have to physically put in the work. You know what I'm saying? People swear up and down that being in the gym is like this magical thing, that's gonna rub off on them. It's not. You're not in there working, you might as well be at home doing nothing, because you also are doing nothing. You're not getting any results. You're not gonna get no results. You know, you get results by doing stuff. You know, if I wouldn't have woke up this morning, put my clothes on, took a shower, all that. I took a shower before I put my clothes on, of course. I didn't put my clothes on, then take a shower. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start, like, you know, somebody make a mistake saying something, you gonna just listen to it. You know? But what I'm saying is, like, I had to get up, I had to get in the car, I had to do all these steps. If I didn't go through all these steps, I wouldn't be right here on the road right now talking to y'all. Nah, I'd still be in bed thinking about getting up, right? That's why nobody ever reaches their goals. I mean, there's so many different ways to skin a cat when it comes to reaching your goals. Like, you know, that's another thing, though. Some people are serious. Some people really are serious about trying to reach their goals, but they also are making mistakes. Either, if you're not reaching your fitness goals, yes, before I say this, it is harder for some people than it is for others, especially when it comes to weight loss, muscle build, anything, right? Some people, it happens way easier than some. If you're a person that it actually happens hard, that means you just got to work harder. That means you just got to be more consistent. That means you just got to put in more of an effort than the other person. There's nothing else you can do about it. Don't get mad at the other person. It ain't easy for me. Trust me, I worked hard for this, you know? But what I'm trying to say is, either you're not working at all, or you're hammering away with the wrong stuff. If you're doing stuff that doesn't work and you keep doing it, then you're not gonna reach it. I'm sorry, I'm just keeping it real. I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, and this is no disrespect. You know, I always tell people, find your maintenance calories, count your calories. Don't just counting your calories without knowing how many calories you personally need